Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome to Reiki with Marky. This is your weekly tarot reading for May 2 up to 8, 2022. And happy Labor Day para sa ating lahat. And nandito na naman ang Reiki with Marky to provide with another 8 cards that will give us the guidance. 7 cards representing the 7 energies of our day, and 1 extra card to represent ano ang theme o ano naman yung magiging major, parang magiging guide natin for the week. And this time, we are still going to be using our featured tarot deck for the month. This is the Book of Shadows na tarot from Barbara Moore. And last April, we used, kasi this is a 2-in-1 kind of deck. The first deck represents kasi is a modern representation of our life, and the other one is a representation of a totally spiritual life. And this is really called As Above, So Below na tarot deck. Now, we are going to be using yung As Above, so yung mas spiritual na aspect niya. So by the way, nandito na naman tayo to provide the necessary reading dahil last week alam kong medyo naalog tayo. The first few days of the week ay talaga namang nakakayanig, pero only for us to give a very huge blessing for this week. So nandito na naman tayo para maganda ang maging guide natin no matter how this will unfold. Sabay-sabay nating pagtulungan ng mga energy so that we can all be better. So tingnan muna natin na ang ating first energy for today, Monday, May 2, 2022. And here we go. Okay, our first card for Monday is a major card, and I'm so happy we have that because, and by the way, ang theme nitong itong other deck nito, this is going to be mas iba yung niya. The minor cards are represented by the elements, natural elements, earth, wind, fire, and water. And then may konting pag-iba lang sa mga tawag ng mga major cards dito. But for the first major card, we have the God, or what is the Emperor on the traditional na ating mga tarot decks. And we are starting with a major card, and I'm so happy. The first one, by the way, tomorrow, do not be surprised. Siyempre, pag Monday, alam natin na napaka-busy, but yung busyness natin is not only gonna be felt in our career. Magsasabay-sabay ang ating mga kailangan balancing mga experiences that includes experiences sa personal, and mararamdaman mo nang magsasabay-sabay na ito by the time na 11 a.m. up to 4 p.m. talagang ang kailangan mong balansehin sa mga life aspects natin ay talagang makaka-overwhelm sa atin. But as the God is a representation of the emperor or similarly the king who's very wise in making decisions, very tactical ang mga decisions, and very balanced and fair. Do not be surprised that no matter how overwhelming it may feel, kahit na maraming kailangan gawin, you will always have the best decision that you can make on this day. Pero syempre, it will never make us bulletproof sa mga emotions as we go through this. Sabi ko nga nakaka-overwhelm. But you are guaranteed that no matter how challenging or how easy these decisions are, you will be very fair. You will not have bias. Pero remember, you can only achieve this kapag wala talaga tayong bias sa sarili natin. So that means, as much as possible, no matter how overwhelming it may feel, set aside pride and ego. Honor love and choose love every single time, and this will reward you greatly. Ang magandang blessing sa atin ng Monday is that kahit na sobrang busy tayo at kahit na even internally nakaka-overwhelm ito, hindi tayo magkakamali sa desisyon natin, lalong-lalo na pag pinili natin na magmahal. Okay? So, eto naman ang ating, napakaganda na ating first day, first energy natin. Pero tignan na muna natin ang ating second energy. This is May 3, 2022, Tuesday energy. Here we go. Okay, so nagterno-terno yung ating cards because the first card, yung first card natin kanina ay the God. Ito naman, nakakuha tayo for our Tuesday card, we have the Goddess, which is also the Empress in the traditional tarot. Now, in the traditional tarot, the Goddess, on Tuesday, by the way, with the imagery, ang ganda ng imagery natin ito. Look at the imagery. According to the imagery na makikita natin, I strongly feel that you will be someone who will be able to observe many things around you. So in short, since you're gonna be very observant, marami kang makikitang opportunities for you to improve things. Not just in the career aspect, but even on the personal. So for the people around you, you will get to notice and observe many things na talagang may opportunity ma-improve pa at mabago. And you will be there to verbalize and to share your thoughts about it. Now, medyo mainit ang Tuesday natin. No matter how The intention is to improve. The intention is to help. Kung hindi natin to ma-deliver in a very loving, in a very gentle, in a very kind way, there is a strong tendency that you may be taken differently. Even if you mean well, even if the intention is to help, even if the intention is to also uplift others. But remember, oftentimes it's not what we're going to say, but how we're going to say it. And definitely, there is always a better way of saying things. So kapag hindi natin masyadong nakalma yung sarili natin, malaking-malaki yung chance na pwede tayong makasakit o maka-offend ng ibang tao. And eto naman ang blessing sa atin ng araw na to. If we choose love, and no matter how challenging the task is, or no matter how obvious na you really need to step up and for you to voice out these things, if you become very loving and gentle and kind towards yourself and other people around you, the rewards, you will serve as a very good inspiration for them. Because sabi ko nga, I mean, imagine, in a time wherein there's so much pressure and there are many things to call out, but still you choose love, that's a very inspiring story. So, you have a very good choice on how you will be able to serve as a good inspiration, not just for others, pero sa sarili. Because the more na makita mo yung side mo na pinipili mong pagmamahal, mas mamomotivate ka pa to do even more in the future. And I'm banking on that, okay? Napakaganda ng ating Tuesday energy. So, Wednesday energy naman tayo. We have the 4th of May, 2022. Ano naman ang ating daily energy? Here we go. Mukhang maalog na naman ang week natin. Not necessarily naman na pero kasi pansin nyo, first and second day, marami na naman tayong major card. We have another major card, but this is something to think about dahil we have the circle card. Pero the circle card in the traditional na tarot deck, this is the Hanged Man. And there are two warning cards in the tarot deck. One is telling us na to completely stop what we're doing or to reassess completely what we're doing and to reconsider other things. But the other one is this card. This is the Hanged Man, which is a card of delays, of pauses and reassessments. So actually, mangyayari yan sa Wednesday natin. Remember, you will... okay. And now, it's gonna create another snowball effect. Last week, snowball effect din tayo ng Tuesday to Thursday. It feels like this is also another of that. But this time, this is really something that would also shake us and really make us consider bakit ganun? Totoo ba na did I do it right? Was I really balanced when I said these things? It's really time for assessments. Now, sabi ko nga, naalala natin na mainit ang energy ng Tuesday. Kaya naman, even if you have the best intentions so that you can help others and uplift others, kapag hindi tayo masyado naging gentle sa sarili natin and others, there's a strong tendency for us to be taken differently. And then we will get to realize it on this day. So, there's a strong chance that everything that you need to prioritize may slow down. Anything that you need to focus on, you may feel less motivated to do that. Because, you know how it is, there are times that our emotions can also be our source of strength, source of motivation, and it can also be the opposite. Most especially kung yung mga experiences natin na we have to go through will have emotions that are not necessarily good. And remember, we still have a lot of priorities. So, dahil dyan, and this is midweek, and you know how sometimes, most especially sa work natin, that midweek is very important, especially sa mga tasks, deliverables natin, you may find it a little slow because you may feel emotionally distracted. Now, what I would want you to do, sabi ko nga, let this be a very good lesson because the card of Hangman is also reminding us that it gives us time to pause and reflect and to reassess many things. It's not totally a bad thing for you to really see, okay, so pwede naman pala akong ma-improve pa on that aspect. Pwede pa pala akong, may chance pa pala ako to evolve on how I can become more gentler or more gentle, more gentle sa ating mga sa the way I verbalize things, the way I communicate, or the way I express. Look at it as an opportunity for you to really reassess everything, and it's not a bad thing because people who do this and take time, they really have a strong opportunity to evolve. You deserve that as well. So, ibigay lang and be gentle with yourself. I know it can feel a little too much kapag nare-realize natin yung mga ginagawa natin that we're not necessarily proud of, but that's a good lesson right there. Ang mahalaga is may matutunan tayo. Okay? So, tingnan naman natin ang ating 4th day. That's gonna be the 5th of May, Thursday. Ano naman ang ating energy for the day. Here we go. So far, grabe yung mga major cards, ah. Okay, okay. So, Thursday is a very good day. Okay, we have the Nine of Earth. Okay, or ang Earth is a representation of Pentacles. So, napakagandang blessing on a Thursday. By the way, this is actually prospect pa lang. Prospect ng blessings. Hindi pa natin ma-harvest to. But this is definitely an opportunity for you to save for the rainy days because you're gonna be given an opportunity to expect a blessing. In short, magtatanim tayo ng good seeds of harvesting ng mga magandang abundance and prosperity. So use this day so that you can invest and plant good seeds. I want you to focus on hard work. I want you to focus on integrity. I want you to focus on honesty and also find a lot of opportunities to be more efficient with your work. This is the key. And I'm telling you, there are many things na mapaplano mo for you to execute this really well. Pero makikita mo rin along with this day, you will also find it very easy to segregate kung anong hindi mag-work. And then it's also part of the planning process. Make the most of this day for you to plan things ahead better, safer, and do not settle for just 2 plans. This is something that you can never miss out. Itong opportunity na to, this is something that can change a lot of our blessings in the future. And so I want you to take advantage of this and be very wise on your decisions. This day we will be blessed with so much wisdom, and the only thing we need to do is to be very open. So keep an open mind and heart para lalong dumami ang blessings natin ng wisdom while we're going through yung mga planning and organizing sessions natin. Napakaganda. Patingnan naman natin ang ating Friday energy, and this is gonna be the 6th of May, 2022. Ano naman po ang ating daily energy? Here we go. So far, sobrang ganda in fairness. Ay, nako, okay. Nako, kalma-kalma naman tayo on Friday. We have the Crown of Water. Nako po, medyo weekend yung theme nitong natin. We have the Crown of Water. And by the way, this is the Ace of Cups. Ang equivalent niya is the Ace of Cups. Crane. Ace of Cups. Yeah. So, by the way, as tinan mo naman yung tingin ni ate dito. Okay, so huwag kayong matakot. Pero, by the way, punong-puno lang talaga tayo ng emotions on a Friday. Expect that there is medyo emotional talaga yung mga experiences natin, and this would mostly resonate on our personal side. Now, but also yung personal side natin, these are the people closest to us, not necessarily just our relatives or family members. Consider the people around you. You will discover some disappointment, and this disappointment is also something that can overwhelm your emotions. And I'm telling you, it may disappoint you to a point that you may lose your motivation for the day, and kahit na marami kayong kailangan gawin, you may not have the right amount of energy for you to continue with this. And this is mostly something that early start pa lang ng day natin, bubulaga na sa atin. So, magbaon ng maraming pasensya. Here is one good thing for us to really have a very balanced workaround on this one. No matter what you're going to discover, remember, lahat tayo may pinagdaanan din tayo at some point na mga not so very good decisions that one way or another manifested. We may not have intentionally planned these things, but it's always part of every single person's lesson for us to discover what are the things that will make us better and the opposite. Most especially if these are something na napagdaanan natin, be more gentle, and be kinder sa mga taong may experience natin again on Friday. Kasi the least thing you would want to happen, imagine there was a time before na halimbawa, meron tayong nagawa na hindi masyadong naplano, hindi masyadong kagandahan, and we were medyo na-judge tayo during that time. How did it feel? And how did you go through that moment for you to turn that experience into something better, something more beautiful through learning the lessons? Pero imagine, hindi ibig sabihin naman that you're not going to do this, is that you're going to set aside the possible lesson for the person. Ang sinasabi lang nitong card nito is that there is always a better approach on how, kung naranasan natin how it is to be on that side na medyo na-judge and how it felt, would you want this to be experienced by others as well? There is always, again, a better way of teaching lessons, and there's always a better approach on how you're also gonna be that person to give an opportunity for a better lesson na matutunan nila na hindi naman masyadong nakakasakit sa puso, nakakasakit sa damdamin. And I'm telling you, even if this is so challenging to uphold, I'm telling you, whenever you are in the position to be kinder and you honor kindness and love, malaki ang blessing nun. Tsaka pakiramdaman mo rin kapag halimbawa you pass judgment on others, and how does it also feel versus you're someone who's more kind, mas forgiving. Of course, sabi ko nga, this is not a matter of you setting aside things. You can call them out, but you can say it in a very loving way, and then pakiramdaman mo yung sarili mo after. Mas magaan siya sa loob. Teka lang medyo gumaganon-ganon ang energy natin. But remember, meron pa tayong tatlong cards actually. But before we continue, kung nagustuhan niyo itong episode na to and you would want me to read your own personal life aspects, samahan niyo ako every Tuesday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. here in our YouTube channel. We have a free tarot reading for everybody. It's Tarot Tuesdays, your official Tuesday night habit. Samahan niyo ako, okay? So ito na yung ating May 7 energy. Here we go, Saturday. Aba, ay nako, ay nagtuloy-tuloy ang mga emotions natin. Okay, so medyo may snowball effect na naman siya. For this day, we have the Maiden of Water. But look, it freed you. It freed you. Literally, kumbaga, it's meant for you to discover. Kung ano man na may encounter mo na Friday, it's meant for you to discover it. Because one way or another, it will set you free from many things. It will allow another opportunity of forgiveness to happen, but just to set the expectations, the healing process and forgiveness may happen for a period of time. It's not a guarantee that you will find the opportunity to heal right away on this, because number one, hindi talaga pare-pareho ang timeline ng healing process natin, but at the same time, ang reminder ko sa inyo is that syempre, lahat tayo, meron din tayong kanya-kanyang ways of coping when it comes to forgiveness, most especially. Most of us can really forgive easily, and others may also take time, and there is no judgment on that. Ang mahalaga is every time we go through it is that we will give each other the opportunity to learn something. But this one is very, kumbaga, the freedom that you're gonna feel, it will free your heart, definitely. So give an opportunity for you to really take a step back and to see the bigger picture and to see how you can improve your situation from here moving forward, okay? Maganda na you become more gentle again and kinder to yourself as you go through this. No matter how this day will unfold, trust that you're meant to learn something that will also free your heart from all worries and syempre, pain and suffering. 2 more cards to go. We have our Sunday card, May 8. Ano naman ang ating weekly energy? Here we go. Oh my gosh, in fairness, we have may major card na naman tayo. Wow, we have the Lover's card on a Sunday. Now, the Lover's card on a Sunday is a very, very important thing because the Lover's card is not only, of course, it's very, kumaga, kung in a love question, when you get the Lover's cards, it's very affirming, but definitely on a Sunday and you have the Lover's card, definitely you will seal the deal. So if talking about any opportunities of meow, naririnig nyo na may anak ko, sorry. You will definitely hear opportunities if you are wanting to close a deal, if you are wanting to also close a project, or seemingly you are asking for something to manifest, to say yes to something, this day it will happen. So definitely, I want you to use this opportunity na to motivate yourself even more, to work hard, to be more efficient, and to be very patient as you go through a thorough process. It feels like in this week, we have 7 cards in the draw and 4 of them are major cards. This week is definitely gonna transform us to better. But remember, we are not gonna go through this phase kung hindi tayo ready matuto. Pero congratulations in advance because lahat ng mga hard work mo ay magpe-pay off na. Pero may isang card pa tayo. So, ano naman ang ating general reading o kaya yung pinaka-guide natin for this week? Here we go. Abay, napaka-meaningful. Nako, the balance of the yin and yang is here. And this is the 7 of air and 7 of swords. But look at that, the yin and yang. Balanse lang ang mundo. This is what this card is telling us. And for us to receive the abundance and prosperity, it really has to be a very good balance of learning our lessons. A very good balance in learning how we can improve, how we can also understand and be patient with others, as those are opportunities for you to see from within how also you can improve through other people's lessons. This is a very eye-opening week for me because of the major cards that unfolded. It will really make us reflect Even if may mga ganda tayong intentions, was I able to deliver it in a very loving way? Even if may mga tamang views ako and I know I would want to stay focusing on the truth, focusing on the love, pero am I doing it to really influence a positive shift over others, or am I here to just call them out? It's a very strong call to really choose love for this week, no matter how this unfolds. Now, as you can see, the first 2 days will give us so much blessings, only for it to feel a little shaky. So, ang strongest reminder natin, no matter how this week is yet again another shaky week, walang bibitaw. And no matter how it's easier said than done, kung hindi pa natin natatry piliin lagi ang pagmamahal, well, radikal magmahal. That's it for our weekly tarot reading. I hope you do enjoy this episode, and if you do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. I will see you again in our weekly our Tarot Tuesdays is coming Tuesdays. Do not miss it out. Libre lang magtanong. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza. Laging papaalala to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram and happy Labor Day uli sa ating lahat. Happy good week ahead.